Gunjack, Alexios, I saw Black Sheep earlier. I saw you guys in the chat early, waiting. Our favorite people, Gunjack, is already here. Getting Alexios. I'm gonna take your medicine just in case I start to hurt during the stream. I've been popped up on medicine chat, not gonna lie. Fuck being in pain. Hello everyone and welcome to today's stream. So this is a game I was actually looking forward to when it came out this year. Okay, I'm not muted, so that is good. Finished finished Silent 4. I actually really liked it. I'm glad I gave it a second shot. Thanks for everyone that said about it, you know. For some reason I didn't feel it whenever I was first playing it, whenever I played it like a year ago. I think maybe because I was just coming off of 3 and 2 at the time. But, like, giving it another shot was actually really good. I'm glad people pushed me to replay it. I'm just cleaning my glasses real quick, so I do apologize. How's everyone doing today? Everyone doing good? It's hard to put my glasses on with these headphones. Okay, did it. Okay, that's a lot better. I can actually see a little bit better now. But oh man, good. Why? I'm just asking. So this Saturday, we're gonna start doing a few things on the channel here. We're gonna be Saturday will be retro PC games with Alice. That's gonna be pretty fun to do. So we're actually gonna have Alice on Saturday, probably a little bit earlier. I don't know what time though. There's something that are gonna be doing. We are gonna be doing a cookie stream at some point. We did hit the goal for that. I don't know when we're gonna do that though, but I need to figure out how I'm gonna do it and stuff. I don't want to take a bunch of stuff up to my room and cook up here. But yeah, oh man. Mothman says hi today. The cat's not in the room yet, so that's good. We got Mothman. Anyways, well, I'm gonna check the Fortnite shop real quick just to see if they put Mothman in the game yet. That'd be pretty funny if they did. I'm gonna have to get on and buy him real quick. If that is the case. Nope. No. I'm waiting for them to add a few things to the Fortnite shop. Thank you for the smooch. I think it refreshes really soon, or it's already refreshed. Oh, it refreshes in an hour. They're bundling the cranberry zombie with a zombie skin. That's not what the song is about. But yeah, we're gonna be playing Asylum today. Oh, excuse me. Oh yeah, they put Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow on Steam finally after all these years. It does sadly require Ubisoft Connect though. Don't dig my chair, cat. It does require Ubisoft Connect though. I still bought it. To be honest, I want them to bring back. I want them to bring back the game. In all honesty, yeah, Pandora tomorrow in the GameCube. Yeah, it's I just picked up the pack because I needed to get what is it called? I needed to get Conviction and Blacklist because those are two other games that are gonna be streaming on the channel at some point. Well, Pandora tomorrow is rated T. Oh, did they? They had it re-rated, apparently, I think. Hold on. Let me look this up. It was originally rated T. I thought it was rated M. Even the first one was rated T. What was Chaos Theory rated? Pretty sure that one was M. That one was the first M one. Okay. Let me boot up Asylum now. Like I said, this game took 15 years to make, which is absolutely fucking crazy. Memories and possibilities are hideous and... Hey, Glamorous Frog.
There I was, after all those years, at the threshold of a nightmarish place. I never thought I'd have the courage to return. While I had been toying with the idea for a while, that day I had woken up with a peculiar urge to return to Hanwell Mental Institute.
Hey, Black Sheep. But they didn't cut any content to the game on the re-release. I don't think they have in Pandora tomorrow.
But the circumstances that led me back to the
I'm driving, yeah.
were oddly dreamlike, as if I wasn't in control of my own actions.
Oh, you're still top sheep.
Why was I
You know what that
doing
means,
this?
guys.
I needed to know.
You guys must donate to Unthrow Black Sheep.
The meaning behind those bizarre visions. I'd rather face the direful truth than live in blissful oblivion.
Okay. And we'll miss it to resume. Okay, hold on. Let's look at the settings here. Visual activity. Oh, why is the resolution so low? I cranked it up. Frame rate unlimited. Sensitivity. English. Everything's all there. Oh, the frame rate did dip a little tiny bit. gloomy force buried on the grounds of the Institute, creating a pronounced scene of isolation. I realized I didn't have my notepad. My memory was failing me to keep notes if I didn't have my... again, but I really need to bring my notepad with me. I grabbed my notepad. I was struck by a sense of confidence I haven't inspected. I felt ready to tackle the mysteries inside. (8 p.m.)
Welcome to the Hanwell Mental Institute. What can I do for you?
I wasn't expecting to find anyone here.
Oh? And why is that?
Well, this is gonna sound a bit strange, but I thought this building was abandoned.
As you can see, that's no longer the case. My name is Julia, and I'm the receptionist for the Institute. Why are you here?
So, you were the receptionist here?
Yes, this is my first night. The Institute is operating with minimal staff until renovations are complete.
Do you cover
It's starting to get cold again. Yeah.
I feel this place needs a lot of staff.
Not at the moment. I'm just waiting on people to show up at the door and helping them whenever needed.
Sounds like you're doing a good job.
Perhaps. There's not much I can do at the moment.
I see how the position could be a bit tedious. At least until there's more people arriving. This is an awkward situation. I was hoping to take a look around the Institute.
But you thought it was abandoned.
Indeed, and that's why I thought nobody would mind.
We certainly do mind. This is private property.
Just got here in that animation introduction, and Julia feels straight out of scratch. This is by the guy who did scratches. That's the thing.
Deserted or not, it's not like just anyone can walk
Yeah,
inside.
good to see the guy made it. Still a bit of the magic left in him. Yeah.
This caught me completely.
Yep, you are correct. You are correct. Yeah, you can tell.
What to say.
This is made by the guy who made scratches.
Start by explaining yourself.
And yep.
Why did you come here?
The last thing I expected was to find people here tonight. I assumed the Institute had shut down indefinitely.
Not indefinitely. It's true that it ceased to operate for a number of years, but we're in the process of reopening it now. While not in the most pristine of conditions, which should be evident if you look around, the structure is still robust and usable.
Still
There's a lot of work to
robust.
do.
I must say, its general state is indeed rough. But I can see how with some cleanup, intensive cleanup, you could get this place up and running again.
Also, other mental hospitals in the region are growing overcrowded, which has prompted state authorities
Hey,
to
Baxter.
use this place.
Why are other hospitals so overcrowded?
I can't say. Maybe it's the times we're living in.
It's the
Don't
command
you
is
feel
Booch, by the way,
somewhat
Alexios.
overwhelmed by
Yeah, I
everything
played Scratches
going
when I
on
was a
in the
kid.
world?
It's been on my wish list for a while. Sadly, you can't buy Scratches anymore.
With all that, and
I won't be able to play it anytime soon. Got another real life and other games to tend
I see
to.
your point.
still, that doesn't mean I can allow a complete stranger in.
So, let me get this straight. The whole institute is being reopened?
That's what I said. Patients from smaller hospitals who are not getting proper attention are being relocated here.
Oh, I got a burp.
Extensive renovations are scheduled to
It all seems
Excuse me.
empty, though.
Tonight, it's just me, security, Dr. Miller, and a few patients in the building.
But
Hold on.
It's almost...
you said there's more people here.
Yeah, excuse me.
Patients too?
Yes, although we're operating with reduced staff. The establishment is far from ready, as should be apparent, meaning mostly low-risk patients have been readmitted.
In this state? I don't understand.
Yeah, so the one day
Maybe
Scratch
some
should be officially
maintenance, yes.
saved and re-released.
Trust me, I'm
Unless
freezing
this
to
is
death
actually a
without
Blade
the
Runner
radiators
before yet.
running.
I think the problem is the guys said that
So who's Dr. Miller?
the guy said that
He
he
has been
sold the
appointed
rights
as
to
the new head
someone
director of
to
the Institute,
to
and he's
release
overseeing the whole reopening process.
the director's cut, and they end up passing away.
Isn't that the name?
So the rights are like in legal limbo
That was
right
a
now.
long time ago, and I'm not sure about
Something
that
for the lawyers to
either.
figure out.
I do recall that Dr. Miller and Dr. Hanwell were acquainted with each other. And I don't think Dr. Miller is planning to change the name of the Institute either, out of respect for Dr. Hanwell.
This isn't my first time here, you know.
Oh, you used to work here?
Well, I'm very much acquainted with this institute.
You should have said so in the first place. I still don't understand why you came all the way up here in the evening.
There's something from those old days that I need to find, and quite urgently. It's a health issue.
You sound serious.
Very much so.
And you're
Next time, burp closer to the mic. No.
Documents mostly, maybe some notes. There's a matter of great importance that I need to understand.
Well, it's a highly unusual situation, but it's not like you can cause much trouble. And if you do, I'll have the security guard have a not-so-friendly talk with you.
Understood.
Let's talk rules then. First, you're fully responsible for your own safety.
I accept all the risks.
You must also leave before dawn. The construction workers are arriving early and will turn the place upside down. And please, steer clear of the upper floors. There's dangerous equipment up there. Do we have an agreement?
Yes, we do. Thank you so much, Julia. This means a lot.
Very well. Go ahead. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Me too. Something tells me this is my last chance before the Institute as I know it ceases to be.
It's going to be a whole different place in the morning, that's for sure.
I was under the impression nobody cared about this place anymore, which is why I thought it wouldn't hurt to have a quick look around.
You could have gotten hurt, though. It's not safe to walk everywhere. For instance, no one is allowed on the third floor yet, which is falling apart.
Still, this is all so strange.
Why do you
Oh,
say
you know that song?
There's nothing
That's
strange
the
about an eminent mental
that's the
hospital
sweet tooth.
reopening for the
Not sweet
benefit of
tooth.
society.
Sweet. Fuck. Why did I say sweet tooth? Toothless.
You know, I didn't have the best of experiences at the Hanwell Mental Institute.
I'm sorry to hear that. As I told you, I'm not familiar with those days. My understanding is that things were rough. But I can assure that all current staff members are new and everyone is eager to get this place up and running again.
Julia, your enthusiasm is commendable, considering the state of this place.
I like to think positive.
My memories of this place are hazier than I thought.
It's likely its current state of disarray. I also find it disconcerting at times. The darkness and stillness of the night doesn't help either.
That's very true. See you later, Julia.
Old elegant grandfather clock, which unfortunately is no longer working. There's a series of uninteresting magazine table, dated too. Psychologically of love. I dropped it for a second. That's cool. Let you pick it up and look at it. I'm getting to remember the layout of this building. This was an administrative area with offices and key staff members. That's the latest ocean extended as far as the eye could see. I felt like it was at the end. I feel like I was at the end of the world. Too dark in the closet to see anything. Probably got to come back with a light or something. Hold on. Aha! Bunch of meaningless notes left by the previous janitor. I had the impression that radio worked to only play pre-war transmissions. Oh, I got threw bananas at me. Some of the liquids with no use to me, and some of them were dangerous even. Of Hawthorne, Clean Daily, Monday, Archives. At least once per week. Daily. Like to see the lights still work after all these years. Dimly lit office belonged to Dr. Ann Ebser, a stain of a cold psychology, whom I remember from my stay in Institute. I didn't get to read that.
I like the boobs.
This room, what could it have meant to head the owner? What about throwable? Oh my god, I should add throwable pumpkins. Zoom. There you guys go. Also,
Whoa, ass ahoy.
oh, let me take a drink. Yes, had a degree in clinical psychology. Good player owned by possibly meant to have used recording her thoughts in her sessions. I need a tool to do with this device unless I had a cassette with me. Okay. My first live at the Institute, I wasn't sure what to expect, though though it was well located and its facilities modern and effective, of horse and buggy mental of the staff, and approach to the medicine are appealing. It's been a few weeks since I've got here, and I know for certain I won't get along with Ellis. I can appreciate Dr. Howie's and his need to take care of, and everyday activities in the Institute. I know too what it means to deal with these sick, mindless individuals, but Ellis is an altogether different matter. His attitude is borderline brutish and dates back to the bygone era of barbaric practices. I can't understand how his character has attended so much rank and power at this institute. Wish I could understand what Handel saw in him. In spite of the general adverse environment, I'm anxious to start testing my theories with a number of the patients. Fortunately, the staff seem to respect my background and intensive studies. They seem almost immediate. They seem almost intimidated by them. Even Ellis treats me differently, with a kind of silent doubt, as if he doesn't know what to expect. And I've seen how he treats women in the Institute. Guess it's some sort of puzzle to him. So I'll look forward to keeping my notes and observation in this journal. I'll be working with a patient, a practically, particularly diverse group, with some of the members exhibiting extreme and promising pathologies. Rebecca is by far the most intriguing subject. This woman has been schizophrenic from a young age, exhibiting a rambling and erratic personality. No family, no social life to speak of. She used to live in the suburbs where she would roam aimlessly in the streets. Your typical town loony. Last year, she was viciously raped by 2 thugs and left heavily beaten and bruised in a damp alleyway. It's a miracle she's still alive. It's a miracle. Reading my weakness. Yeah, I know, right? And that's why I'm here to read it for you guys, even though I suck at reading. Oh, nothing in the bin. Hey, y'all, in that case. Let's keep going this way. All these distinguished doctors have been graduated from the same university. Let's go to the archives. Seems to be suck. A knife! Oh, letter opener. Y diagram to see the location of the speakers across the section of the first floor. Maybe I need to do something with the speakers. Hey, it's a record player. It doesn't deserve any attention. Safe has been stored valuable stuff. Rain's it's meaningless, like I said. Thank you for the kiss and thank you for the head pat. Figured the speakers would have been used for announcements and such. Chapter 1. That's a big one. I'm just checking the book, see if there's anything in them. Spiritual. Self and others. And state of mind. Relaxing music. I don't know why I don't take that with me. I could just go listen. Okay. For decades, the Hanwell Mental Institute housed patients of many ages of varying degrees of mental illness. Feeble-minded men and women who are not fit for living independently in society were admitted to and received excellent nursing care with hygienic environment, magnified facilities, and well-qualified personnel. The Institute strived to attend to their needs. The 4-story building was constructed atop of a cliff amidst a levee and calm forest with the goal of housing 300 patients. This particular location ensured maximum security. Ensured maximum security. Access was severely restricted, and any patient attempting to leave would have been would have a descent, a rocky and winding path down the base of the high mountain, thwarting any attempt to escape the facility. Every day, patients could spend their time in the vast country yard, library, or game room and take part in leisure activities. The most capable ones were periodically selected to help with daily duties such as laundry, cooking, administrative tasks, and such. Groups were assembled and assigned to therapists according to cognitive capabilities of the members, engaging each individual in diverse approaches to therapy. These included standard rehabilitation, hydrotherapy, group therapy, and for the most difficult cases, more stringent methods. In short, DSP syndrome. It must have been something weird with my YouTube. It cut off the username and said I'm Jack. I thought you changed your name, but it's fixed now. Oh my god. Please be more mindful of the vinyl records. The covers are scattered all. Their covers are scattered all over the section and are starting to get damaged. We can't let patients play them, although I've seen many of the staff careless with them. It's a shame and a disgrace to all the hard work we nurses do to keep this place running smoothly. Alice. Relaxing classical music in G flat. Smell intensely of cigarettes. Look at that model. It's a really detailed model. Blow it. Blackboard used to. Why did you come? Why did you come? Fortunately, plant couldn't withstand all these years of neglect. Why are you gay? Reading glasses. We sit here to speak with their relatives and loved ones, such as creaky doors, cheeky doors. Take a bricky. I got the frog key and Jane had. Oh, nice. Uh-oh.
This is not in my head. People are mean here. I need to leave.
Hallucination filled abruptly. It came a such random, voluntary fragment of my memories, unless there is reason behind it. Did I know this person? Okay. We check every door down this way? No, we didn't. A thick veil of grime covered the window. It's a shame. I used to get a glimpse of the outside world. toilet didn't feel very private. The toilet doesn't feel private in its current state. Out of service. I wasn't planning to go in go in anyways. Men's room evidently was intrigued me. Was with what? I thought it said what intrigued me was the women's room. I'm like, wait, what? It's impossible to see a reflection. Oh, what's that over here? Oh, it's a coat rack. Fortunately, the door went open. Jamie could have used some fresh air. Cafeteria is down this way. This is calling me. Oh, what's going on in there? Door was shut tight. I see something. I don't like that door. Yeah, you see. Doors seem to be stuck. It might, as much I try as I might, could not get it open. I don't like that door. Oh my god! I just noticed the blood prints. You got that there, whatever that is. Shut tight. Oh my god, you guys are gooning. See this new SpongeBob demo? Oh, I heard about it. Like I heard they coming out with a new game. I haven't played it yet though. I would like to like take a look at like the Steam Next Fest games. Would that be something you guys be interested in doing? We take one break for Halloween games and try out the Next Fest games. Right, there might be some spooky games in there. Doors seem to be shut. We explored the downstairs here.
Whoa, ass ahoy.
Guys, might the door won't open. Music is great.
Have you been upstairs?
Not at all.
Don't lie to me. I thought I could trust you, but I may start having second thoughts.
Alright, I'm sorry. I had a quick look, but didn't go very far.
Please, I told you, the upper floors are off limits. Don't make me regret giving you permission to enter the building.
Don't worry, Julia. You can trust me. I won't cause you any trouble. Cross my heart.
Well, there's new stuff to talk about here.
What can you tell me about the offices in this area?
Not much. It's your usual administrative offices. There's the archives room, another one for staff meeting. But you knew all this, right?
Oh, certainly. I was just asking how you felt about them.
I feel indifferent about them. They are administrative rooms. In any case, you're welcome to go in the archives and meeting rooms, but please refrain from entering offices of former doctors. Those should be locked anyway.
Got it. Julia, do you know of a therapist named Anne Ebis-Baker?
No, I'm sorry. She used to work here?
I believe so, yes.
In that case, I've no idea. As far as I understand, they're only hiring new people.
Look, I found this lying around.
That looks dangerous.
It's just a letter opener.
You've heard of tetanus, right? It can kill you.
Wait, isn't that like a very old disease?
Somewhat. It has been declining since the 40s, but not everyone has been vaccinated. Are you?
I can't remember.
Well, make sure you don't cut yourself with that thing.
What do you know about the Kirkbride architecture?
Phew, that's a loaded topic. It's the structure of this very same building.
Yes, I assumed as much.
You had to open tight
I know
things.
it's dated and impractical, and a big part of the upcoming renovations beginning tomorrow is to turn this old design into a more flexible layout.
Sounds ambitious.
I hear they're going to tear the place apart.
Part of the reason I'm here is to make sense out of my stay at the Institute.
Your stay?
You know, when I...
It's okay. I understand.
You do?
I know what you meant.
That's all for now. I'll be back.
Okay. I saw the speaker layout. Got a letter opener. Investigate offices. I don't think I don't have anything to open up that door yet. Oh. Psych of study. Okay. Think of study nurtrates. Ah. The thing with the tool icon I can use. No. I could have hurt myself. Boobs. Really, the cassette player would be useful. Like tearing it apart with the leather opener. Hey, I at least gotta try. You know how point-click games are. We already read this earlier. Fairly heavy and somewhat tacky. I wonder what that was used for. And there's a drawer over there open. Drawer seems to be jammed. Go ahead, Pat. Might be something in the archives. Many rows of boxes. This is where we found the paper cutter at. Records, notes, essays, and even newspapers. I'm certain I'm gonna play that. Hey, you gotta try. Why do you come? Why are you gay? It says I'm gay. That's where we're at. Oh, we went to the second floor from here. We're not allowed on the third floor. Library. Okay. Can't do anything from the second floor there. I'm stuck. Imagine how you got around IRL. Yeah. Now I could hurt myself. Well, hold on, we could okay, we open that up. Psych of study. Maybe we can go ask her about that. Oh, there was a drawer, but yeah, I didn't see any cassette. It's not this one. Yeah, it was this one. Is there a drawing room? Yeah, I think there's a drawer here, but nothing. Oh, hey. What is this? You doing Cluedo? I might have to go ask her. I think I found out what to do with the letter opener, but okay. Yeah, there's a room that had drawings in it. Archives? No, it wasn't archives. Definitely wasn't here. Oh yeah. It's fine. I'm not used to point and click adventure games, so it's been a while since I played one. So we're on this floor. Oh my god. You guys are gooning today.
Hi, Julia. I forgot to ask you something. You know, I found the most strange note in the trash.
Are you picking up random trash?
What? No. I just happened to see the paper in a bag.
Okay, I'll bite. What's on the paper?
It looks like notes for chapters in a book. Very abbreviated.
Well, there are many books in the meeting room.
Oh, let's get to.
Right. I might go and take another look.
Oh, okay.
See you later, Julia.
Okay. I think that's a hint. I know what to do. Okay. So it is psych of study nutrients. Okay. On the psychology of study nutrients 103. That might be it. Yep, 133, yep. Bio really. I can't really click or do anything here. That's what that's referring to. I'm gonna save just in case. Well, I went in, I see the book. It's that book, but I don't know what to do with it. Probably a clue. Neurotransmitters. My cursor disappeared. Hold on one sec. My cursor actually disappeared. I was gonna Steam tab real quick. Okay, let me go on the guide section of Steam. See if there's any guides on here. This full walkthrough. Oh, there's an ad, of course. Holy fuck. YouTube's ads are so bad.
Take the next step in treating your
Oh,
moderate
no.
to severe ulcerative
Shut the fuck. I can't even minimize it.
Entivio, the only gut focus.
The guy who has this uploaded has ads all through it. Like all yellow. Everything yellow. Oh, hey, look. I saw that open. Anyways, Asylum block. That's why I use ad blocker.
Reopening it now.
They went up to the top room. They found the letter. Oh, okay. $272. I missed something. I see what to do. To be honest, I think this is a slow burn. You were right, Glimus Frog. Glimus Frog was right the whole entire time. How do I swap? Okay, that's how I do it.
Earlier this morning, I used foul language in reprimanding a clumsy nurse who forgot to lock the door to the female wing. Truly offensive, dirty
Get frog your
words.
prize. I'm broke right now.
I don't recall ever doing that before. I've clearly been under a lot of stress lately. My worst fear is becoming another Alice, so I need to remain level-headed and focused. It's this place. There's a general feeling of unease in the Institute, and those unsettling rumors don't help. But the main reason for my jumpy state has to be the baffling regression in Group E. It's disconcerting and worrying. I'm giving Alice too many reasons to use shock treatment on these patients and take all of us decades back in time. Alice Hawthorne, the backwards time traveler. That fucking bastard. Ah, there you go. I did it again. Of all the cases, Rebecca is obviously the most puzzling one. She's having nightmares about her attackers again. After a month of not uttering a word about the incident. And she's also becoming increasingly violent. I fear she will seriously harm herself. Yesterday, Alice found her viciously scratching her stomach. So much she left flesh wounds. She should be giving birth sometime in July. That's 3 weeks from now. Certainly this fact could be the explanation for her regression, if it wasn't for the rest of them.
She had Taco Bell. 9 p.m. Hey, we advanced, chat.
Julia, it's Bruno. Our adorable high-risk patient has escaped again. No idea how he does that. Please call someone. I need assistance immediately. I'm outside the cafeteria.
Find a therapy room. Group E. Who called for help?
Hold on. Who the hell are you?
I'm just looking around.
You what? Does this look like a shopping mall to you?
I spoke with Julia and she gave me permission. You don't need to worry about me.
This place. It's unbelievable. Am I the only one taking my job seriously?
Well,
Look, it doesn't matter. I have enough on my plate with this patient on the loose. Just be on your way.
Patient on the loose?
Yeah, I managed to lock him inside the cafeteria. See for yourself.
Jesus.
I see what you mean. That guy seems dangerous.
Dangerous? He's a flaming demon. He's tearing down the whole place. At this rate, there won't be a cafeteria in the morning.
You do seem busy, but can I ask some questions anyway?
Sure, whatever. The name's Bruno.
So, a madman on the loose.
Yes, we're having a bit of trouble with this especially rowdy patient. It's the second time today that he's escaped. In my defense, the high-risk section needs a lot of maintenance. Low risk is in somewhat better shape, sans the atmosphere of impending doom. But high risk needs some intensive work, pronto.
That doesn't inspire much confidence, though.
Welcome to my world. Be thankful there's only one high-risk patient admitted at the moment.
Yikes. Does the term Group E ring a bell, Bruno?
Nah. Is that a therapy group?
I believe so, yes. I'm trying to find more information about it.
The archive documents in this place are a complete mess, so good luck with that.
But why is that? Why is everything here in such a state of disarray?
I don't know much about it, except that it was well before my time here. That's past history now.
I might check the archive.
You mentioned something about past history with the Institute.
Ugh, ugly business. I don't like gossip, especially when my job is involved. This is all I know. It was mostly a conflict between the staff and directors.
Conflict?
Juicy Booch!
Boochie.
Disagreements about the handling of patients. Apparently there were oversights. Quite a few of them. I don't know much more other than what the newspapers said. You know, the rumors.
What are these rumors about past history?
Hey, you're gonna make some people here uncomfortable if you keep asking these questions. You know, the rumors that led to the shutdown back then. But I suggest you drop this line of questioning. Now, hold on. You're not a reporter, right?
Me?
Nope.
No, absolutely not.
Good.
About this sudden shutdown.
Okay, listen. People here, that is, the new management, don't like hearing about that.
But you said it was old history.
Yeah, look. It's about the reputation of the place.
Oh,
Hanwell
reputation
used
of
to
the place.
be a very well-respected institution.
It's the
But then
Booch. Oh shit,
something
what's up?
happened. It was serious. The police got involved, newspapers, everything. The whole shebang. And now, they're investing a lot of money to get this place up and running again. And they don't want those old stories surfacing again.
I see. Can you at least tell me if you heard what happened? Just the overall details.
Patients got hurt. Badly.
Hurt?
Nasty stuff. And that's it. I'm not saying anything else on this topic.
Okay.
Okay. Appreciate the information, Bruno. All right. I'll be going.
Hey, wait. You seem like a decent sport. Or at least a harmless one. I have a favor to ask of you.
Sure.
Can you go fetch my baton? I left it in my office when I went running to pursue our friend the Tasmanian Devil here.
Okay, I guess. Where is that?
You need to go all the way through the infirmary, then down the stairway. My office is in a lower corridor they used to call the Tunnel of the Damned.
Good grief.
Nah, the name is more intimidating than it sounds. Just please go, ASAP.
Everyone always
I
talks
need that
about
baton
Booch.
to deal with
Boochie.
the ongoing crisis.
Sounds good. I'll be on my way.
Okay. Even clean and orderly so many years ago. Were the patients talking among themselves at therapy session? There were familiar faces. Oh god. Weird patients drawing pinned to the corkboard. I waged the nurses have done it. It's a motivational thing. You had to be the artist to show your emotions, but it looked like creepier. God, you know, had the artist show. Yep. Make sure there's something else to read there. I love the atmosphere in this game.
Hey! Any luck with my baton?
Not yet. Sorry.
I'll get your baton here.
Hey!
Oh, he let me go. Fuka, Frog's Pies Russian
Still
ass
waiting
tries
for
its
my
thing.
baton.
Sure. I'm on it.
He wants me to go get his baton. Fine, I'll go get your fucking baton. Apparently some patients already been transferred even before the reopening. Because someone didn't like their his teddy bear.
Whoa, ass ahoy.
You okay, buddy? These patients were heartbreaking. Jesus. One of DSP's former fans. Old equipment scattered around, damaged without any apparent use. But like, just any other cell, the difference belonged. Old stabbings abandoned the wall. How Earth could get anything from that? Renault's office is right here. Renault would notice. Music again. That blasted tune echoing in the corridor gets on my nerves. All that bizarre noises of a horrible place weren't enough. It's simply the only way to keep him calm. I'll take that creepy children nursery box over his manic pounding all day, any day. Good thing I brought my own food. They said provisions would be available for us in this phase, but I swear they're trying to poison us. I picked one of the abominations in these jars from the museum over that canned stuff they sent us, or maybe not. I'm bored. I don't know who's supervising this construction work, but there's no way this place is in a safe condition to bring more patients anytime soon. Clearly not tonight, if you ask me. And no one will. Ha! I'm a nobody. This whole thing is way too rushed. You don't need to bring a dangerous psychopath. Test the security of this facility. Just being here for 5 minutes will tell you all you need to know. I'm beginning to regret signing up for this. There's a foolish stench coming from that massive metal door at the end of the corridor. I think it leads to a strange room in the basement. I can only imagine the source of that smell. Can't seem to open the door though. It won't budge. That's a I think it's mechanical, and that electrical sound behind it doesn't inspire confidence either. Evening somewhat. That's it. I'm taking this cursed music box away. Can't stand it anymore. I don't care how much he enjoys the music. Eventually, he'll bang out his brains into oblivion. Gonna be organized for what it's worth, and note accurate time next. Jesus. 6 p.m. The lighting in the godforsaken place is failing, and giving me a headache with all the constant flickering. It's worse than the horrible smell at the end of the corridor, but at least the smell doesn't hurt. Hope the construction workers arrive on time. Stupid me, couldn't help myself. I tried opening the door. Zap! Electric shock. Way to go, genius. I should have trusted my instinct next time. With all my sneaking humanity down here, I can only assume the moisture has caused the wiring malfunction. One thing for sure, I'm not getting anywhere beyond this corridor. 8 p.m. 2 keys seem to go missing. And for the locked office of certain Hawthorne, the office the previous director in the institute, a handball himself. The Dr. Miller guy asked me about those keys. Sure, your Highness, Dr. Miller. Let me spend the whole night searching for those keys for ya. I'm not your damn assistant, though. Although that patient is roaming the building. Leo, is it? There's something odd about him. I don't trust that guy. Should have a word with him when I get a chance. Oh. What's the story about this behind that quaint music box? Was this opened earlier? Oh, Glimmer's wrong. Said a super sticker. For some reason, super stickers do not show up. Thank you for the $1 with the cat emoji. So how I'm gonna do it now is the first donation, I will give the cats their treats, and like maybe towards the end, if someone donates, I'll give them a treat as well. So yeah, anything counts with it. I'm gonna give cat some treats here. Before I heard the bag. Luna, babble. Hi, Luna. Oh, how'd you doing, Luna? No, Luna's first this time. Babble. Go. You can devour these treats. And there's Babble down there. Hey, Babble. He's gonna have his on the floor. Go on the floor. I'm gonna have to give Luna a little bit more. I know, right? I'll give you a few more while he's eating the treats down there. I don't want you going down taking his treats, okay? He slobbers when she's eating treats. Jesus. Here. Next donation, guys. Like later on, whoever donates can choose between these or the licky treats. So they do have both. Babel ate his treats already. Kitty. Mothman is with us today, chat. I need to fix the Furby. The Furby needs fix. Also got him there. So I got those at Walmart. Yeah, I got those treats at Walmart. It's like $3 for them. Like I said, any support helps with those, because I know you guys like me giving the cast the treats.
Well, you brought my baton. Someone who's actually helpful in this godforsaken chunk of concrete.
Don't mention it. It was easy to find with your directions.
Oh God. We have a problem now, chat. We have a problem. Babel. He goes. I keep the treats in this drawer right here, and he knows where the treats are at. Oh. Ow. Don't claw me. What do you mean, please no, Gunjack? Gunjack, still. That's a kitty. Throw these cans away real quick.
Do you like classical music, Bruno?
I don't like music. Period.
Want to hear this selection, Bruno?
Not interested.
Oh.
Tell me about you, Bruno.
I'm just what you see. Nothing more.
Babel, get down from there.
With an attitude problem.
Buddy.
Ha ha. So funny. Let me know how you feel after you spend a few more hours in this place.
Does the name Ebers Baker ring a bell?
I remember seeing an office with that name, but that's all I know. Why are you asking? Are you related to her?
I'm not sure. I think I knew her, yes. There's a period of my life I can't quite remember.
Are you feeling okay? I have a couple of empty cells.
Oh, God.
You need to lie down and rest. You positive?
Yeah.
Absolutely. No need for that.
I wouldn't want to lay down in this place.
I'll be going.
No dying on stream. I'll try not to. You know, they say that's not good for your health. This just like Babel. He's gonna sit. Jesus! Asshole! I wasn't calling you an asshole, buddy. I said asshole. And it scared him. On the desk. Oh, where's she at? It wasn't like this before, I don't think. Might need to talk to him to advance.
Hello again. So, what are you gonna do about that madman? You have the baton now.
I'm not going in there yet. I'll wait until he's calmed down a bit.
How can you calm down someone like him?
He will calm down. Eventually, I guess.
Will he really calm down on his own?
And what do I know? I'm not a psychologist or whatever. Last time he escaped, I found him playing with a toy. I think it was an instrument for children. I was able to catch him thanks to that little distraction. But now, who knows? Eventually he'll collapse.
I was really hoping you would go in there with your trusty baton and get the guy.
Negotiate a raise for me? And I might consider that.
I'm done for now. Bye.
Babel's joining me for this stream, guys. What you doing, buddy? Yeah, I know Wind Waker Baton could help me. I could ask him where the therapy room's at. I have a feeling those records. Oh no, right up here is the therapy room. Maybe. Old patients, no matter. Yo, you even saw footsteps.
Hey, Bruno. Do you know where the therapy room is?
Yes. It's on the other side of this floor.
Great. And how can I get there?
You can't with Samson back here trashing the whole cafeteria. It's the only way to reach the back corridor of this floor.
You mean the cafeteria is the only way to the therapy room?
Yeah. Well, the library also connects both sides of the building.
I'll be going.
So it might be related to what music I play. Classic gold. Relaxing music. That might actually calm him down. If not, it's probably something on here. Not seeing him anymore.
Hi again, Bruno. See you later, Bruno.
I don't know why it's not working. Dabble. You had to get down, buddy. Well, one sec here, chat. I'm gonna go see what the walkthrough here says. YouTube has changed against layout again. Okay. Green fourth song. What we need. This one. Harp sound magical. There we go. $10 p.m. How busy this place used to be back in the day. Painters gobbling their stew and rubbing their faces. You could almost hear the sound of dishes clanking. Made of an old, undesirable meal. Adhering to the Kirkby principle for the most existence, the Hanwell Mental Institute adhered to the uh, Kirkbride plan with two wings extending to the west and east for the male and female patients, respectively. The Kirkbride plan was a building as secure model for mental hospitals, focusing on healing mental illness through the layout and design of a strategic staffing hierarchy. Similar institutes built using this plan exhibited various architectural styles, but the majority adopted the familiar batwing arrangement. This considered the section of the room branching off from the central structure, allowing each of the areas building to benefit from exposure to the natural light and the proper air circulation. Before the Kirkbride plan, the mentally ill were kept in irregular houses or prisons without appropriate facilities, or were counseled in public buildings. Thomas Sorey Kirkbride, the physician who designed the Kirkbride plan, believed the layout of the mental hospital buildings was of prime relevance to patients' treatment. Various patients' distribution criteria were applied within each establishment, such as the separation of high-risk patients from low-risk one. Kirkbride emphasized to psychiatric professionals the importance of keeping patients busy with tasks, since it's benefited their mental health, also being with the maintenance of the grand buildings. That's where we're at now. We need to find... There's a cutscene.
Oh. Hi. My name is Lenny.
Hello, Lenny. I didn't expect to find someone like you walking around.
Oh, but you don't have to worry about me. I behave well. They allow me to walk alone and help.
Well, that's a relief then. I'm pleased to meet you, Lenny.
Now it's my turn to clean this corridor. Why are you here?
It's difficult to explain, Lenny. Some time ago, I was like you. I was being treated in this institute. But something happened. A terrible circumstance that I can't remember. And the truth is, I'm not feeling well. And I don't want to be treated again.
Yes, I know. It happened to me, too.
What? You too? But then...
I was here at that time when something happened.
Lenny, we need to talk more. Have you met Dr. Miller?
Yes, briefly. I don't like him.
Why is that, Lenny?
He's hiding something. Be careful with him.
About Dr. Ebers-Baker.
Ebers?
Anne Ebers-Baker.
Oh, Dr. Anne, yes. I remember when we gathered the chairs around her. It was nice speaking with her.
What were the therapy sessions about?
I like him. He just seems like a normal dude.
You see, we talked about our problems, how to keep a healthy mind, our fears too, and how to cope with them. Dr. Anne made me feel well.
He seems a lot better than the guard. The guard was kind of a dick.
What are your thoughts on Julia?
Who's Julia?
The girl in the foyer, the receptionist.
Oh, yes. I saw her a few times, but we don't speak much. I'm too busy cleaning.
What do you think about Bruno?
Who is that?
I'm referring to the security guard.
Oh, that man. I didn't know his name. We saw each other a number of times, but we don't speak. I think he's mean.
Yes, he does seem to have a bit of an attitude.
Yep.
I'm looking for details about a particular therapy group.
Therapy?
Well, my suspicion is that patients who participated in a series of therapy sessions were somehow connected to the circumstances that led to the closure of the institute.
No one likes that motherfucker, lol. I know, right?
To you.
Therapy groups. Yes. I remember them. I had many friends back then.
You do remember?
I remember the sessions. We were all there. They called us Team E.
Hold on. Did you mean Group E?
Yes, that's it.
But wait, you were saying that you were in Group E during the sessions?
Yes. I remember the letter E very well when they called us. And, Dr. Anne.
This is extraordinary, Lenny. Now we need to understand who else belonged in Group E. About the patients in Group E, you said you were there.
Yes, there were a few of us. Dr. Anne spoke often and encouraged everyone to speak too. At first it was nice. We enjoyed sitting next to each other.
I like the story of this game. It's really good.
I remember you.
What?
It was a happy
Hi,
time.
Titan Gaming.
But then came the pain.
Pain? What are you talking about, Lenny?
I'm not sure, but it all started down below. I don't want to think about it.
Down below? What do you mean?
Yes. We were all happy until they took us to the floor beneath.
I assume you mean the basement. What happened there?
I don't want to talk about it. I want to forget. No more pain.
Please, Lenny. I really need to know what happened. It will help both of us.
That's where it all started. Down below. You should go and see for yourself.
Yeah, this is an atmospheric horror point-and-click adventure game.
The Institute was shut down under strange circumstances, but I don't recall much about that period.
Me neither. We were in pain by then.
What is this about pain?
It was the pain that led to the shutdown. Down below.
We're gonna have to go.
Lenny, I need to learn more. What's in the basement?
I don't like to remember that place, but something happened down there.
What am I supposed to do?
Just look in the rooms. You'll understand. And be careful.
Well, Lenny, it was nice talking to you. I'll be on my way.
Wait, you said you wanted to know what happened?
That's right. I came here looking for answers.
Oh, I don't like these memories, but it all started down below.
Down below?
Yes. I've been trying to forget, but if you want answers, you should go there.
But I can't go that way yet, so... Mosquito talent. Even moths cared about these filthy rags. They just used to wear them, but at present wouldn't serve as dirt rags. Oh God. I need a light source to proceed. Fire the boiler of the room as a sinister glow. Covered in rust. For the time being, we were able to proceed without raising much suspicion, but that won't last for long. Yesterday, the absence from the yard were noticed. The nurse, Alice, injured, inquired about the missing patients, subsiding dispatcher and addressing me directly like it means the nurses are far more concerned than I imagined. As for dispatcher, I've ever heard her wondering aloud why her patient is covered in dirt if they haven't been seen in the yard. It's a relief that Walter gave in to the idea of renovating the building. He's growing too old-fashioned and stubborn. No doubt from the failure of his invention hit him hard. It used to be keener on progress, and I see you there. Speaking of aesthetic and interface, makes you think of old game Scratches. Yes, it's the same team. Yep, it took 15 years for this game to be made. I mean, everyone's talking about Scratches now. Now he's stuck in the past, has grown too attached to his building. His grandiose creation, which immediately has to change. No matter we waited for too long and we need money, that always comes down to money. Until we're able to secure adequate funding, we have no choice but to resort to cheap labor. Being located in the countryside has its share of benefits, but procuring the manpower we need to remodel this place has been proven to be quite a bit of a challenge than expected, and always subject to the brutal reality of costs. At first, Walter insisted we select one patient from each group to minimize the risk of calling attention to their absence, but I urged that it was preferable to choose an entire close-knit group to avoid spreading unnecessary chatter that we couldn't control. Of course, in the end, they're all lunatics. Their word carries no weight to ours. Oh my god. But still desirable to keep gossip to the minimum if one small group of mentally ill and stable people insist of discussing things of a greater population knows nothing about. We could always contend to this isolated group experiencing a collective hallucination. It's almost midnight and my turn to surveillance the work. One of the patients mentioned an odd smell emanating from the newly opened tunnel. They always imagine the strangest things, but to think of it, it has some sort of hissing sound that puzzles me. This seems worth investigating. Can't believe it. As I approached the opening, there was a hint of haze and condensation in the air, and it smelled very unusual indeed. I can't describe it, but it felt old. Some kind of ancient, highly concentrated, earthly smell. Curious about this, I instructed the patient, Leonard I believe, to strike that wall once. More time, and I had to insist twice. His tools weighed open the crevice and release a formidable stream of flames. It's hard to convey on paper, but it was a change in the air presence, and the foul odor intensified throughout the tunnel. Patient was too nervous. I must seek Walter. Also, I just want to give a quick shout out, by the way. A huge thank you to Enraged Gecko for gifting this game to me to play on stream. This has been on my wish list for a while, since it came out in May. But this is by the people that made Scratches. Oh man, that haze down here. You might have to go upstairs or we can go downstairs. We need to find like a light source or something.
Lenny, do you have a moment?
Yes?
Nice talking to you, Lenny.
I don't think he has to offer anything right now. I missed something downstairs. Hey Gothi, how you doing today? I remember Scratches having great atmosphere and creepy soundtrack too. Yeah, we need to play Scratches one of these times. I already know the ending because I watched the video and that's a dead cat. So this carcass of a dead cat was perfectly fit for a gloomy atmosphere in the basement. Poor kitty. We'll go make some pancakes. Jonas Crawford. Profile: medium-sized male whose outlandish behavior and off-putting manners often disturbs his peers. A clear case of paranoia and deemed highly unstable, even though he is slim and fairly short in stature. Jones Crawford has been known to terrorize some of the most minusculous patience with his wild, staring eyes. Fortunately, Crawford often is in good spirits. Whether that happens, he is one of the most joyful and amusing patients in the Institute. Constantly making jokes and lightening the mood. He is a fast talker and quite witty, too. He could become a great comedian if not for his mental state. However, just as he can be cheerful, he can immediately turn violent and frequently causes him both to his peers and nursing team. Crawford has intense fear of darkness, which many specialists still cannot explain. Okay. He did kind of look like Kara from Aqua Teen. So we might need to go down to the bottom wing and explore that a little bit more. OZ 4D demo came out today. We need to play that. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a day to do some of the Steam Next Fest games. The door is shut now.
Hi again, Bruno. Ever heard of a patient called Crawford?
Crawford? No, I'm sorry. Then again, it's not like I pay much attention to the patients' names.
No worries, thank you.
What about Lenny?
What can you tell me about Lenny?
Who?
The patient who is cleaning the corridors.
Oh, Leo.
I think it's Leonard, but yes, that guy.
I don't appreciate him wandering around like that. But I guess he's okay. Doesn't look like he could do much harm to anyone. But I'll tell you this.
Well, Lenny, he has a boyfriend named Carl.
Times getting too close to places he shouldn't be. Once I saw him entering and leaving one of the high-ranking offices.
Now that's strange.
You bet. There's likely confidential information in there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done for now. Bye.
New area, chat. It was broken and sick veil of darkness hangs. I'm gonna be polite to enter his office while he's inside. What is his name back at his post? I mean, what her name? Yeah, she is.
sorry to bother you again, Julia. Do you know Lenny?
It's funny you call him Lenny like you were friends. Yes, I know Leonard. He's been around in the Institute for a long time.
It seems like he's taking care of janitorial services.
Oh yes, I understand it's a kind of treatment of, positive reinforcement. That's it. Leonard is the...
The VR game, would you like to try this non-horror? I do not know yet.
the most normal of the patients.
I would need to have the
we've
VR
visited
headset in
so
all
far.
honesty.
Yes, he seems quite nice.
He is.
Do you know of anyone called Crawford?
No, I'm sorry.
I'm at to ask Lenny about Crawford.
I don't think we have anything else to discuss.
Thank you for being considerate. There's so much I need to do.
I'm done for now.
Yeah. It like changes up.
Lenny, do you have...
Yes?
Are you familiar with the name Crawford?
Oh, right. Crawford. He was in our group with Dr. Ann. He made many jokes. So funny. I laughed a lot with him. But he also had a scary look on his face. Sometimes he just went crazy.
Do you know what happened to him?
No. One day, he just disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
Nice talking to you, Lenny.
One sec here. I am stumped, so... I don't own a VR headset. Oh, hold on. I missed something. I always miss the smallest stuff in games, if you guys ever wonder. Water flowing, echoing, comes downstairs. Wire cutters. That might be useful. Luckily, Dane just kept my distance. Probably not. Hmm. I haven't heard of that, Seal. Oh. Yeah. Korean Power Rangers. Oh, okay. I'm a little bit stuck. Oh, hold on. Okay. I'm gonna take a hot bath. Yeah, I feel that. I do that a lot. Where so okay. I've been taking a lot of hot baths recently. It's been like really comforting.
Well, he's dead, so...
I have lavender bubbles. Oh, that's a good bath. There we go. Too many machinery lay around the constructed area, seemingly abandoned chaos. Walls were cracked and peeling from the years. The metallic scent of rust mixed into this. I've seen better days in the corner construction area. I'm gonna look around for stuff in here. There's something up against that wall though. Opening construction was boarded up. I'm gonna sleep. Yep, good night. Hopefully the door is firmly shut. Ah. I don't want to waste my time. Bad things do and artificial things. Sorry, I gotta... Jesus.
You, stay back. That guy is dangerous.
Oh, hey. Whip me around.
Hey, Bruno. I'll be going.
There has to be something in here. I wonder if we fix all the lights in this facility. I might have to go pee real quick though, chat. Did we miss something in here? Here we go. Punisher mode on people? I hope not.
Lenny, do you have a...
Yes?
See you around, Lenny.
Alright, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick, chat. I will be right back. I just gotta go pee. So I will be back in a few minutes. I'm gonna save real quick. Okay. You've had to miss something down here. The only place we really haven't been at. We haven't really fully... Well, we explored it, but... They wouldn't have us turn on the light if it wasn't for nothing. I missed anything in this room. I have no clue. First time I felt like there was a clear purpose to meaning behind my vision. I was trying to unearth something important memory where a group of patients was doing in the basement. What were we forced to do here? I could do that with my bare hands. Construction works. Ah, 11 p.m. Lenny's no longer here. Sad naked plant was been gorgeous color once decorated and set in the middle of the gallery, a perfect metaphor for Handball Mental Institute. Sensitive clothes were quite unbearable, and I don't think sad and naked sounds like a typical Saturday evening. Yeah, I relate to that. Which so many patients commuted to heal together, and now Starry State barely serving as a shortcut across the building. Shutter shut appear to be locked. A beautiful feature of the yard fountain now filthy and in shambles. I can hear the sound of birds fluttering away in the early morning. Take it we can use this as a shortcut now between places. This place is... Say this abandoned bathroom with evidence was relevant from looking at its facilities. Yep. How are they going to reopen this place? This place is falling apart. Found myself inside a therapy room. The whole place was in a state of disarray as everyone left in a hurry. Attendance. Alertness, attention, attitude. Patients in the group F showed marked improvement in their mood and awareness, as well as willingness to communicate and interact with their peers. The inexplainable regression in Group E continues to puzzle me. I'll discuss their individual issues separately. Lenny used to be a kind of a leader figure, very communicative. Some of the rest of the group looked up to, but he's been more withdrawn recently, lost in what seemed to be a little dark thoughts he refuses to share. In the case of Hodgson, I could guarantee a smooth session provided nobody brought up anything related to the nature of his trauma. And he's growing increasingly tense and neurotic. Crawford has always been trouble, but he seems to be more on edges as usual. Even more a problem these days. Rebecca should have been allowed an abortion. Leo should be getting to be a lost case. I'm just like scanning the area.
Since the renovation of the Institute began, more patients have become agitated and difficult to manage, as if it was the architecture of their own bodies being reconfigured. The construction work has disturbed their existence in a way I couldn't predict. Some are even presenting with odd injuries, which none of the nurses can explain. Are the patients harming themselves? Is this building so firmly interrelated with their identities that changes in its structure will impact their states of mind by means of a kinesthetic regression? They rationalize structural changings in the surrounding geometry by imprinting them in their own flesh. Hodgson's is the worst example. Where are those burn marks coming from? I made inquiries and nobody saw him get burnt. Perhaps
That's
he
weird.
was allowed to assist in the kitchen and he refuses to discuss the burnings. And knowing how much the subject terrifies him, I did not press him further. But the scars are disturbing other patients in Group E. They believe his scorched skin is some kind of heavenly punishment or stigmata. And they're all going to suffer the same fate. This is ridiculous and degrading. They were my best group, my most remarkable achievement. Yet no one gives a damn. I swallowed my pride and consulted directly with Alice. But the pompous asshole suggested it was my inexperience at fault, my responsibility to ensure the safety of patients. So what the hell are you supposed to do then? Instead of hiding in your office, do something about your staff. And when the moron isn't jerking off at his desk, he supervises the construction work. Why is a psychiatrist so deeply involved
Jerking off at his
in the
desk.
unit system? None of this makes sense. I hate myself for losing my mind. Every therapy session is now a burden. I need to reconnect with the patients. They must tell me more. Lenny is still more forthcoming than the rest, but he won't say a word about the bruises. And Hodgson's, how did you burn yourself like that? If not the kitchen, the only other place. No. Impossible. They're not allowed down there.
Oh. Adventure LaJouche. Christian Moderate, Mel, wing, first floor, bigger C. Bertrand LaJouche is a curious case. He is shy, docile patient, with the mind seemingly trapped in the inmost renegade thoughts, recorded thoughts coming from a family of French immigrants and having experienced a troubled childhood affected by war. Lorch, has always had issues making friends, no doubt in part to thanks to his monotone, outlandish manner of speech. His verbal expression often devolves into unintelligible murmurs, which often, with otherwise plain and straightforward as conversation. The current diagnosis is that he is assumed to be a schizophrenic behavior. That being said, once someone earns his trust, Laroche can become a capable and pleasant conversationist, yet recently the patient seems less keen on communicating, often spending an unusual amount of time simply staring out of the windows in the game room. Specialists feel he will succumb to an inevitable in a variable state of catatonia. Whatever that is. Projector with empty seems to used to be missing real.
You are not in good shape, Bertrand. You know it will only get worse. You must talk.
I hate you. I hate this place. You're all bad with me and my friends.
You'll come to understand, Bertrand, eventually. But we must deal with this. You have a chance to end it right here, right now.
Bananas!
You have been lying to me all this time.
That's not true. And if you tell me what you saw, it will all be over. It's that simple.
I can't remember. It's too fuzzy and dark.
Come on, Bertrand. Try harder.
No. I'm scared.
Come on. Tell me what you saw.
No. It will come for me. It knows. It knows.
Calm down or I'll have to call the guards.
It's inside me.
What? What is inside you?
Well, then, yep. There's multiple film rolls here. I can't skip the cutscene though. See what this one is.
Bertrand, are you feeling all right? Talk to me. Don't make me lose my patience. I don't have all day.
Leave me alone.
I understand you must feel angry, but we're doing this for your well-being.
You are lying. It hurts. I can't sleep. There are dark things in my dreams.
Just calm down. Take a deep breath and relax. We'll explain it to you, but you have to trust me.
I don't know. I am so tired. I can't think anymore.
What about your fear? Think about your last session. Do you remember now?
There's only darkness, and it moves there. It's been waiting, and now it knows we're here.
That's cryptic. And there is what happened to him?
feeling better today?
More or less, I think.
Are you getting along better with work?
No. No. I don't like the tunnels. It's suffocating in them.
I'm sure you'll get accustomed in time.
No. It's not fair. I shouldn't be doing this.
What makes you say that?
Because it doesn't feel right. Being there. I don't think that is what I was brought here for.
But you are helping. You should feel proud of yourself.
Yeah, they babble.
Are you in doubt because of
You
something
knocked down.
else? Are you scared, for instance?
Yes, I am. I don't want to go into the dark place again. They said it was going to be all
You doing
right.
up there, babble?
I could feel the monster coming for me.
Monster? What monster?
Right, there's one more. Now we gotta watch this whole cutscene over again. Look at you, got a long tail, babble.
How are you feeling today?
Tired. I want to sleep.
I'm sorry to hear that. How was your day?
It was fine, I guess. We played some games in the afternoon. They are always the same, but I still like them. But the others aren't so happy.
It's understandable. We'll try to get you some new games.
Babble, what are you doing, buddy? Hi there, kitty.
To you lately.
A new woman arrived today with a big belly. She is pretty. I like her. But she was hysterical and punched Nurse Marion on the face.
I know, and we're dealing with that. But I was referring if anything has happened to you lately.
I don't know. I am so tired.
Why are you tired? Tell me. We're here to help.
It's being down there, working with all the dust and the bugs. It's too hard.
He's on top of where I keep the treats at, and he's like, he's just like, he knows where I keep the treats at. He'll sit there and wait.
Inside your head. They are evil.
At nighttime, you guys don't see it, but whenever he gets tired, I have to deal with him laying on my desk, either laying on my keyboard or laying in between my monitors. Yeah, he knows when to show up for stream. Group therapy room. A female doctor seemed to care about the session, not us, but merely the outcome of the session. It's come loose from the window, which... okay. Jamie used the burst of activity in the heyday. Accomplished the aesthetic, the patients could coexist peacefully, pleasing him, and now it's in shambles. Crayons. It reminded me of my childhood. It was better shaped than the others, so I took it with me. It's an odd toy. Quite inspired piece of art, in my opinion. Sofa might have been comfortable and pleasant there if it wasn't if it wasn't in here, the question. Radio, the batteries were dead. Remember the warm glow of the sun coming through here. And Babel, he pressed one of my buttons. You guys see that? When did that happen? When did I get put in the outfit? Did he put me in the outfit? Babel, you would. The funny thing is, I said that he likes to sleep with me. He sleeps with my desk. And if he pressed that button, when did I get in this outfit? What? I couldn't have been in this outfit. I don't know when I got in it. Like 1 minute ago? Like 10 minutes ago? I don't know, it probably wasn't Babel then. I think this was the table the patients choose for playing games when it was cold because the privileged sit near the fireplace. The hint of beauty. I had no idea what that was. Never fight among patients, good table for winter, fun times. Now I have a books at the end of this ladder. What's this weird artwork here? It's all over the place. Some days ago, I casually read the newspaper article about Dr. Walter Handwell, a general surgeon with the sense knowledge of mental illness, who recently founded its own hospital for the insane. In his oppressive words, I could sense sincere concerns about the consequences of mind disorders. In the same article, Handwell's notable technological achievements in his field, a disciple in which he antiquated practices often ingrained excellent a feeling exceeded a feeling of excitement that hasn't experienced in a long time. The fine tranquility of his kindred spirit compelled me to write him a letter, disenchanted as I was about the ongoing problems of my local medical center, which I concluded was managed by a closed-minded individual. Dr. Handwell responded sooner than I expected. We exchanged various experiences from respectable fields of experience in an engaging debate that I fondly remember as deciding factor that would dictate the rest of my career. We agreed that interesting reports of developing mental abnormalities were consequential of a degraded society. Degenerate society. The minds operating outside of the boundaries of morality would inevitably detriment until no shade of humanity was left. There was a mutual agreement that the fabric of our culture, our bread, was eroding. As admitted professionals, we had no obligation to share our peers into the blistering light of Congress. We see the it'd probably be easier if I read it like from the thing, but it's just like I don't know, like I like reading like this. disgrace of the human condition. We continue talking about the mental hospitals should be managed under strictest of conditions, of how the symbol of socialism authority was one of the utmost important for ensuring smooth operations. Suffice to say, I became enchanted with Walter Hanwood's grand vision and his endless quest to correct the course of society, beginning with who had lost their way in the most profound and visceral sense, the decay of their minds. An odd, unpublished manual about some kind of biopsy machine. Brain biopsy. Warning, this serious is still undergoing intense treatments. Third person extracting profession. It's weird. Oh god. Lung cancer. Biopsy of... medical books. Like most in the library. The other pages couldn't say anything of importance. Utterly unreadable. Oh. Give me the oldest books in the library. Smell like papyrus. Okay. Speak to Lenny. Visit the upper floors. Interrogate about bar turn. Okay. We need to speak to Lenny. He's probably downstairs. No naked man this time. No naked man this time, chat. Wasn't proud of it. I wonder where Lenny's at. That's weird. I saw something pop up there for a second. I'm gonna be having more stream goals probably here soon. I know there's a big gap between Vampire the Masquerade and stuff. Oh, Lenny's probably up here. You're sweeping somewhere. Painters were allowed to pay visits to the Haunting Museum Institute rather than the Sanctuary of Science and Education. Rebecca Bruce. Rebecca Bruce did not suffer any specific ailments early in life, but fell victim to a violent sexual assault as an adult. Her family stayed was shocked by the authorities, who rescued her. After a medical examination, Rebecca was found to be pregnant. The perpetrator was never apprehended during the period following the assault. Bruce exhibited delusion behaviors and panic whenever men were in the same room as her. Therefore, following strict attention, I lost my track. I looked over in chat. It was the bot. She panicked whenever there were for strict attention and care. She generally began to recover and return to her senses while coming to terms with her new condition. Pierce eventually managed to begin socializing with her peers to feel more comfortable in the presence of men. Regrettably, she has recently suffered an inexplainable breakdown of experience and frequent neurotic fits. She mistreats both her peers and the nurses team, using foul, highly offensive language while screaming and kicking. In 2 incidents, Pierce was found repeatedly hit in the stomach and insisting that her unborn child was the spawn of hell. Ooh. It seems real. The importance of gory medical. Those ears, but why? That was called a range on the shelf. Many have been drilled into. Medical management varies type. Make sure I don't miss anything in here. That seems like a convenient spot to place the back side to pick up samples. We got tweezers now. The big samples, you can put it in here. Okay. So we need the glass slide for something. Something to examine. We need a key. His signature got progressively better throughout the day. Seems like in the morning. He's doing all the work though. You press the environments instant, but then till a more different level, despite detail. I have no idea what these papers could be. Protests. Rock. Stock blood. Empty flask in the tray. It lets me open up every single one of these. All the bodies in the morgue could have been identified by a specific tag. It was empty. Look like brains kept for research. Is keep some brains around. Button was stuck. Organ. Very still fresh in the tray. What? Fuck's the hammers. What they're used for. I think those are reflex hammers. Random junk was scattered inside. Frightening tools inside. Yeah, I wonder what those is for. Process network. About to discuss the pattern. With water flowing in here, likely for the purpose of cleaning. Provided details, but thanks. Okay. Some bowls. Bunch of papers. Waste of space. Microscope. I have a feeling we're gonna probably need that microscope or something later on. I got the glass. Asylum used to be the cleanest, peaceful, relaxing sunbeams. Quite the opposite. Kitchen felt like a sense of melancholy. The solar room was in shambles. Can't move around. Window was shattered, allowing a cold breeze in the chill room. Record of patients hospitalized in local hospital. Renowned surgeon who keeps receiving incomings from his peers. Dr. Walter Henwell, director of the foundation, the mental hospital named after him, has made public a number of patients hosted by the institute at 272 patients, 54 staff members. The establishment was most positioned itself as one of the most highly populated mental institutions in our world. Became a pride of our region. Dr. Hamwell recognizes the importance of the Kinkbride design and architecture system in serving the house the largest number of patients in a healthy and comfortable environment. However, reputable psychiatrists disagree on this and warn about the dangers of an overcrowded building, including management problems and ethical dilemmas. According to the Kirkbride plan, a hospital for the insane should not exceed a maximum of 250 patients. Contrary to Hanwell's claims, we acknowledge the mandate of the Kirkbride plan, and my talented staff is keeping the patients under tight control, said Dr. Hanwell. Our methods are efficient, and my experience in the field has allowed us to improve upon the Kirkbride August design. We got a lot in our book that we can talk to people about. We still need to find Lenny though. I don't know where he went. A laboratory greeted me with a hint of sinister presence. Smell. Also, who is that man in the corner?
Hello? Am I interrupting something?
Who are you?
I'm a former member of the Institute. I came here tonight to look into some document.
Well, this is highly irregular. Did Julia let you in? I'll need to have a word with her. As you can see, the building is not in a condition for you to go anywhere you please.
Oh, but I'm only going to the allowed areas.
This area is not allowed.
Sorry, my mistake. But would you mind if I asked you some questions?
I was in the middle of something important, but go ahead.
I assume you are...
I'm the new director of the Institute, Dr. Ambrose Miller. My purpose here is to honor the vision of my former colleague, Dr. Walter Hanwell.
Pleased to meet you. So, I assume you were acquainted with Walter Hanwell.
Quite so. Walter was a friend. We maintained ample correspondence over the years. Many subjects, both from the field of medicine and life itself. were our common interest. Many times I toyed with the idea of coming here to work with him. Alas, fate had a different plan for us.
What do you mean?
Well, the circumstances you're obviously familiar with. I was finally prepping myself for a greatly belated visit when all of a sudden the Institute shut down. Walter had been a friend in writing for many years, yet regrettably I never got to know him in person.
Do you know anything about the construction below?
I'm aware of renovation plans that didn't come to fruition. The structure of the building was typical Kirk
Hey,
Bride,
Babble.
since its inception, a style which became dated over time. Mind you, this was true of all mental hospitals of this area. All Kirkbride establishments were forced to change, or perish.
Why this whole fascination with the Kirkbride architecture?
You could say that Walter was a romantic, too attached to the old ways. He erected this building quite late in his lifetime, when the Kirkbride design was already beginning to exhibit its flaws, and he paid a price for it.
What I don't understand is the purpose of digging in the basement.
It makes perfect sense. That's typically how the migration of the so-called unit system worked. Underground tunnels.
Underground tunnels?
I'm wondering how a network of underground tunnels is so attached to the concept of a unit system.
To begin with, the unit system is a term that didn't catch on. It was meant to convey the notion of units of buildings, concerned with a single aspect for the everyday operation.
Why did they make him dig in the basement
One
for?
building for administrative offices, another for surgical interventions, then male and female infirmaries separated, and so on. The hospital border in Buenos Aires is a good example of such a system of buildings.
I'm looking for information on a patient called Bertrand.
Bertrand is one from the old group, right?
I believe so. I've seen footage of him in the therapy room.
Babble.
Footage? Intriguing. I'll have to take a look at that. But yes, of course he sounds familiar. He's here tonight.
What do you mean, here? Physically?
Physically? What are you, a ghost hunter? Of course in flesh and blood. He's one of the patients being relocated.
This is an incredible development. Where can I see him?
I don't have such details. All I know is that he's in the same cell where he used to be.
Ooh.
The reason I'm here is to research the older history of the Institute, from its heyday until the strange circumstances of its collapse.
As you can imagine, that's not a topic we like to discuss here. We prefer to look forward, not back in the past.
Well, as the new director, aren't you interested in what happened?
That remark seemed slightly insulting.
I didn't mean to.
Look, it was all a sorry episode that none of us are proud of. And those responsible have long since been apprehended. And that's the end of it.
I'll be on my way.
The influence of Ambrose Miller. Another notable chapter in the Chronicle of Hanwell Mental Suits involves the cordial relationship between Walter Hanwell and Dr. Ambrose Miller, a renowned chemist researching experimental drug. Dr. Miller first achieved widespread fame overseas due to his involvement in the standardization of a clinical drug trials, including one of those placebo-controlled double-blind tests. Regularly, Dr. Miller's associates came to an abrupt halt after the devastating Thermine tragedy, in which thousands of babies were born with malformed lips, and the result, their mothers making discriminative and unsupervised use of the drug to treat nausea during pregnancies. That was during scratches. They mentioned that it's It has been said that Dr. Miller's insistence on demonstrating drug effectively with no guard of safety played a significant role in the dark chapter of modern medicine, since it has existed patients since his instance that patients stopped using Thyramine has been recorded in multiple testimonies. Following the shameful disciple, Dr. Miller sped away from the public eye and became a recluse, maintaining communication with only a handful of colleagues during the quieter phase of his career. He began to exchange feverish streams of missives with Dr. Hanwell. No one knows the exact nature of the debates established by the prior sources. Dr. Miller was fascinated by the ambiguous goals of his colleagues, as well as the luxurious laboratory in his institute. But it was also rumored that the professional shared a passion of non-secular side of medicine. More recently, Dr. Miller emerged from his seclusion during an interview, expressed interest in becoming a staff member at Hanwell Mental Institute. That's one of the only connections so far to Scratches. So I know the story of Scratches. There's Lenny.
Lenny, I've been in the basement. You were right.
Really?
Yes, I was there before. And you too. I had this memory. We were working together in some kind of construction project. What were we doing down there?
I don't recall. Everything is so fuzzy.
Lenny, you have to make an effort. This is important for our sakes.
I don't want to, please. I don't want to remember. It hurts.
Okay, don't worry, Lenny. Let's try something else. It's incredible, but Bertrand, another patient from that time, like you and me, is here too. Don't you feel like this is all a strange coincidence?
I couldn't say. We all belong here. It's not a surprise to me.
Is there anything else you can tell me about this?
No, I'm sorry.
Did you ever meet the former director of the Institute, Walter Hanwell?
I'm not sure. I saw many people walking around in the Institute in the past, but no one ever told me who Hanwell was.
I see. Thank you.
Items.
Nice talking to you, Lenny.
I have to talk to him about something. Look at Lenny. After we enter his cell, we'll probably call it for the night. We forgot where he's located at. Best thing to do is probably go down to where... Go check out the guard, maybe. Can't go up there. It's not yet. Might be faster just to go this way. Oh, and I did take keys. One of the keys will open this. Gonna make my lose my balance for the moment. Need level soon the septic tank. Water pressure valve with me. There's another locked thing down here. Give him. I'm gonna get him the music box. The music box gone now? We need to figure out what to do. He had the music box, but I don't know what he did with it. He was in here earlier. Guy must have it with him. Hard to tell where he's at, though. Alright, so what we're probably going to do here is I'm going to go back to the entrance and see if anything's there. If not, we'll probably end this. Is the guard up here? So alright guys, I think we're going to end it here for today. I do appreciate everyone tuning in to watch the stream. We'll be back here tomorrow. We'll probably beat it tomorrow. I think we're a little over halfway in the game. So let me save the session. Session is saved. We'll go just chatting for a few minutes. All right. So, Limitral gave one super sticker. I think that was it though for today. So sadly, it's nothing added to the goal. I'm gonna add something for 40 and 50 on there, but like, you're going to bed now. Well, have a good night. I'm gonna pick someone to raid out to here in a second. I'm just gonna raid out the Rich. I think he's on. Auto direct. Yep. He should be on. Is he on? Yeah, he is. I'm gonna save this. We're gonna raid out to him. Make sure you guys have a wonderful night, and I will see you guys tomorrow. You guys have a good night, everyone. I'm gonna go probably get something to eat now.